Let me guess. More vague promises from his lordship?
No, it is an update. Lord Cornwallis is moving the main force of his army into North Carolina, and he urges us to make quick work of these over-mountain rebels.
Well, why doesn't he order us to take on Washington himself?
Watch yourself, Lieutenant. Now go and bring us that young rebel we captured earlier.
Yes, Major.
Captain, a moment of your time.
Major.
I need you to go into my headquarters and write a letter for me.
And what should this letter entail? Sir, are you sure about that wording?
Is it your place as a militia captain to question Major Ferguson?
I'm quite certain, Captain. I want the wording exactly as I stated.
Yes, sir.
After our defeat at Musgrove's Mall, we must find a way to crush these mongrels that call themselves over-mountain men.
Right. Has the rebel, Samuel Phillips, given up their location yet?
Unfortunately, he has not. We cannot keep aimlessly marching about this god-forsaken wasteland.
Right. This futile campaign has brought us further and further from the nearest British outpost.
Major Ferguson, Samuel Phillips, as you requested.
Good. We have some questions for him.
Well, you make sure to keep a strong grip on him. I still have a lump on my head from when he threw a lit candle at me the last time we questioned him.
Now, Mr. Phillips, if you please, cooperate and tell us where Shelby and McDowell are hiding.
I won't tell you Lobsterback's a damn thing.
If you know what's good for you, you're gonna tell us everything, boy.
Watch yourself, Captain. We are gentlemen. We all treat our guest with respect. I shall ask once more, where is Shelby?
You and your Tory scum will see Colonel Shelby and his over-mountain men soon enough.
You watch your tone.
Oh, I'm counting on it. You see, the Colonel and I have some unfinished business to attend to. Now, you shall take this letter, deliver it to the over-mountain men and Colonel Shelby. You are free to go, Mr. Phillips. But if we catch you again, be more than a slight beating you need to worry about.
Now get this rebel out of our sight. Major, what was in that message?
That was an official proclamation to the over-mountain settlements, decreeing that if they continue in this futile campaign, we will have no choice but to engage them on the battlefield. It also states that their wives and families shall not be targets of this war, and any officer on either side caught breaking this rule shall be dealt with harshly.
Yes, Major. But do you think it will work?
I pray that it does, Captain. Now let's deal with the matter at hand.
I cannot believe the Redcoats ran you and all your men out of Burke County after Canyon Creek.
Things down the mountain are in a precarious situation. The fall of Charlestown and the massacre of Waxhaws in May.
Not to mention Gates' blunder at Camden not even a month ago.
We had no choice but to flee.
Well, hopefully our victory at Musgrove Mill will turn the tides.
We can pray.
So how many men were able to make it out?
We have roughly 160 troops, some with horses and some without.
Well, we'll make you as comfortable as we can. Our home is your home.
Thank you, Laszlo. Thank you.
Sir, there's someone here to see you. He seems to be in need of some help.
We'll send them in. Sam Phillips, what are you doing here and what happened to you?
I was captured by loyalists at Musgrove's Mill. Ferguson had me beat trying to get me to tell him where you were hiding.
Well, what's the message? It says, you will desist from your opposition of the British Crown, or I will march my men over the mountain, hang your leaders, and lay waste to your country by fire and sword.
Steady now. Well, looks like Ferguson's looking for a fight. By God, he'll get one.
What are your orders, Colonel?
Send a dispatch to Wilkes in Surrey. Send a message to Major Wilson and Colonel Cleveland. Tell them to start their way towards Grandfather Mountain. I want every settlement between the Nolichickie and the Yadkin to know if Ferguson wants a fight, that's exactly what we'll give him.
Yes, sir.
Somebody get my horse. I need to go visit Colonel Sevier. He probably won't like me walking in unannounced, but this is too important.
Sure each of you has a full horn of powder, a full bag of shot, and at least a week's worth of rations. We're going for a fight.
Who are we fighting?
Major Ferguson and about 1,000 of his Tory friends are on their way up here. I figured we'd go give them a warm North Carolina welcome.
I'll make sure and save a rifle ball just for Ferguson.
Yeah, well, let me go grab my gear and say goodbye to my family. Where are we mustering at?
Right here at Sycamore Shoals. Colonel Shelby and Colonel Campbell are on their way to meet us now.
All right, sounds good. I'll be right back.
Be safe.
Well, Herb, we gotta go off and pat on these British that are trying to invade this area. I'll be back after a while later.
Come back to London.
I'll try. I'll promise for that. Thank you.
And you take care, William, and come back to us safe and sound.
Oh, I will, Mother. We'll have those damn Tories running for the hills in no time.
Lead your men to victory, my son.
I will, Father. Thank you.
Take this, William. It may protect you on your journey. Just make sure you return. I couldn't bear to lose you.
Oh, it'll be an easy fight. Well, I must be off to muster the Lincoln County Militia. Enoch?
Where are we going, Major?
We're off to meet up with Shelby and Sevier, along with Hambright, so we better gather the rest of our men.
Yes, Major.
Well, boys, are you ready to go whoop Ferguson and his Troy scum?
Let's go fight the lobster backs.
Yeah, we'll show them they can't come over this Gun Mountain again.
Let's show that red-headed blackguard what happens when you threaten the Watauga settlement.
Now, you boys hold on now. You can't go off fighting without gunpowder.
Mary, where would we be without you?
Up a creek without a paddle. Now, I have about 500 pounds of gunpowder here for you.
You two men, help get the gunpowder into the wagon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Carefully.
Why does this powder smell so funny?
That's probably the backbone I used to get the saltpeter.
What's guano? You don't want to know.
Reverend Duke, do us the honor of praying over these fine men before we depart.
Well, I would be honored.
Thank you, Reverend.
My countrymen, you are about to set off on an expedition. One that will be not endowed by your creator, that the Almighty will attend you. Some other country will have a hands on you, these American colonies. Your brethren across the mountains are crying like Macedonia unto your help. God forbid that you shall refuse to hear their help. But the call of your brethren is not all. The enemy is marching here, right now, carrying fire and sword to your very doors. Will you tarry now, brave men, because you are not unacquainted with battle? Will you tarry now until the enemy carries fire and sword to your very doors? No, it shall not be. Go forth then in the strength of your manhood, to the aid of your brethren, the defense of your liberty and the protection of your homes. And may the God of justice be with you and give you mercy. Let us pray. Almighty and gracious God, in the time of sorest need, we've learned to lean into you, our rock and our fortress. Thou knowest the dangers and the snares that surround us on march and in battle. Oh, in thine infinite mercy, save us from the cruel hand of the savage and of the tyrant. Save the unprotected homes, while the fathers and husbands and sons are far away fighting for freedom and helping the oppressed. O God of battle, arise in thy might and avenge the slaughter of thy people. Confound those who plot for our destruction. Crown this mighty effort with victory and smite those who exalt themselves against liberty and justice and truth. Help us as good soldiers to wield the sword of the Lord and Gideon. Amen.
Amen.
All right, men, let's go.
Huzzah.
Captain, how goes the training of the new militia?
It's going well, sir. They've finally realized that when I say present, it means to aim their weapons and not to salute me.
As long as they are battle ready, I care not how adequate their maneuvers are. Message? Let's see what he has to say.
Major Ferguson.
Who might you be?
I'm James Crawford.
And what do you want?
I'm from the Watauga settlements and are one of the few loyalists there. When I heard the Overmountain rebels were mustering for a fight, I decided to join with them.
So you're a rebel who joined some sort of force at Sycamore Shoals, and then came here to do what exactly?
I joined them to spy on them, to alert the good major of any retaliation, possible retaliation of his proclamation.
That has to be absolutely stupid.
Bravest thing I've ever heard. So, what do I have to worry about?
About 1,000 Continental men are coming from their base here to Gilbertown.
Sir, I don't think that we can withstand a fight like that.
I disagree. But out of caution, we should move towards 96 to regroup and resupply. Lieutenant, take this brave young man and get him a proper uniform.
Yes, Major, you follow me.
Seems I may have my chance to take down Shelby after all.
I cannot believe Colonel Davie abandoned Charlottetown, leaving Cornwallis. He was supposed to be one of our best militia leaders.
Could not possibly have expected a small force to defeat the entirety of Cornwallis' army.
I would have stuck out the fight until the last man fell.
As would I have, Captain Lenore. Now the lobsterbacks can march right into Salisbury and the Moravian community, which makes their supply lines much longer.
Then we'll defend our family and homes. But first we need to worry about our primary target, Ferguson and his group of American volunteers.
Make a good point, Major. So what is our progress with the campaign so far?
Well, currently our troops are marching towards Quaker Meadows, where they should arrive tonight. Currently, Sevier, Shelby, Campbell, and McDowell are all encamped, waiting on their arrival.
With mine nearly 500 men, and they're nearly 600 men, we could have Ferguson and maybe even Cornwallis on his toes.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still need to find Ferguson and his loyalists.
Agreed. For all we know, Ferguson could be at 96 by now. Or worse, Charlotte linking up with Cornwallis.
Yeah, we do need to cut him off before he's able to get to either of those locations.
Well, then let's be off then.
Halt! I have a message to deliver from Major Patrick Ferguson himself.
Well, what is it?
Gentlemen, unless you wish to be eat up by an inundation of barbarians, if you wish to live and bear the name of men, grasp your arms in a moment and run to camp. If you choose to be pissed upon by a set of mongrels, say so at once and have your women turn their backs upon you to look out for real men to protect them. This by order of Major Patrick Ferguson, commander of all Loyalist forces in the Carolinas.
We have got to stop and rest. Agreed. This weather is taking a turn for the worse.
No, we must stop Ferguson before he reaches Cornwallis' line.
Isaac, we cannot do this. Our men are exhausted, they're tired, they can't do this.
They're in no condition to fight.
Enough! I'll march the men straight through the evening, even if I have to run Ferguson all the way through Cornwallis' lines.
We press on then.
We've been marching for days and not one sign of the Tories.
You'd think our illustrious officers and all their smart skills would be able to find somebody.
You got that right. I've been itching to take out some drawers.
What do you guys think about those new officers that joined us?
Tell you what, Colonel Hambright, he's got so much mush in his mouth when he talks, I can't hardly understand him.
What are you stewing about, Enoch?
Say the colonels are having trouble finding Ferguson?
Yeah?
I have an idea of how we might be able to find him.
Gentlemen, we have got to pick a leader for this ragtag army.
Indeed, but who among us should be our leader?
Who among us has the most battlefield experience?
I have a better idea. We should send this dispatch to General Gates in Hillsborough and ask for a Continental officer to come with us. The best of the options being General Morgan, who just arrived, or Colonel Davison of the Salisbury Militia.
I think that's a fine idea. Those men have experience and fortitude even to be Ferguson.
Agreed.
Now, because we're all North Carolinians, except Colonel Cannibal, who's from Virginia, and I know him to be a man of good deed and worthy of our cause, I suggest he lead us until they send us to the cause.
Agreed. He also commands the largest regiment.
Precisely. If you all concur with me, let him lead us until they send a general to take command.
Agreed.
I think we should march directly towards the enemy.
If it be pleasing to my fellow officers, may I be the one to deliver the dispatch to General Gates?
Yes, McDowell, we will get you a letter shortly.
Joseph, may I speak with you for a moment? I fear these officers are up to the task of taking on Ferguson.
I don't understand. The campaign's gone well, I feel.
They marched us ragged. I guess we'll see what happens. Anyways, I want you to lead our men to the test of this game.
Of course. Let's go inform the troops.
Gentlemen, what made us not choose Colonel McDowell as our leader?
Because he's too slow to an officer, and then for his views in which we are engaged. His constant defeats, his campaigns of losing, and even signs of cowardice. He would either never find Ferguson or lead us into slaughter.
Not to mention, most of the junior officers would just refuse to serve him.
Maybe it was for the best he went to Hillsborough.
We need to swiftly search every settlement, field, and farm in this area until we find Ferguson.
Patience, my friend. I'm sure something will lead us to Ferguson eventually.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I may have an idea of how we can find Ferguson.
What could it be, Nick?
Well, I fashioned myself as quite the actor.
Well, out with it, Enoch.
So, I would pose as a loyalist, traveling from Tory house to house, saying I'd like to join up with Ferguson's militia. And I could find out where he is that way and report back to you as often as possible. Or, if you came across me and wanted to make things more interesting, you could tie me up and arrest me.
Well, I know Enoch very well, and he is a stranger to fear, and quite the actor.
Thanks, Bill.
This idea is just crazy and idiotic enough. It might just well work.
General Shelby is right. I think it's worth a try.
And just know, if we catch you, we're going to play along. You're a Tory.
All the better to solidify my act.
Indeed.
Agreed.
Just enough to whip Ferguson if we can find him.
He's up on that mountain.
Well, thank you.
So, should we stand here and let them make fools of themselves, or should we stop them?
They do it so well. They'll figure it out eventually.
Those rocks.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
I was hoping you could help me find Major Ferguson.
And why in God's green earth would a young man like you be looking for Ferguson?
Well, I am a friend of the king. And a few months back, some rebel traitors burned down my family's house. They took my wife, my kids, my dog, everything. And I'd like to seek revenge. Judging by that flag you bear on your house, it seems you may know where he is.
Well, lucky for you, we're friends of the king as well. I think we should help the young lad.
I think you're right. Ferguson and his men are camped on a ridge not too far from here. 3 or 4 miles. I took him some chickens just yesterday.
Chickens? How much? Well, thank you.
You damned rascal! We have got you now!
Get this foot! That true kingman, my God!
Take him over here to the gate and let's hang him!
No! We can't hang him here!
Why not?
We hang him here, this rascal's ghost will haunt these lovely ladies for the rest of their days.
All right, let's take them to the road.
That tree over there has.
We'll hang them on that limb way up there. Come on, you Tory scum!
Don't look at my ankles! I'm humiliated!
It'll be a quick drop.
Ladies, go inside. Don't look out the window. Ladies, come out.
I didn't mean to fall.
Of course, Captain. What's on your mind?
I question, sir, why we have taken up such an indefensible and vulnerable position.
Because we have access to a road that leads straight to Charlottetown, where General Lord Cornwallis has encamped the main army. I have sent a request for reinforcements. 300-400 soldiers per dragoon would finish this business.
But what if the rebels... What if they arrive too soon? What if the reinforcements don't come? What are we to do then?
Then we will defend this mountain with hot lead and cold steel.
Why, sir, not just continue down that road into the safety of Charlotte, Cornwallis, and the main army? These dregs of mankind, as you call them, could descend upon us any moment.
Because, Captain de Peister, I will not scurry off to the arms of Cornwallis with my tail between my legs like a coward. And let it be known that I am the king of this mountain, where not even His Majesty King George III, God Almighty himself, or all the rebels in hell can remove me from this mountaintop. Is that clear, Captain?
Yes, Major.
Good. Now run an inspection of the lines. I want the men battle ready.
Yes, Major. He's lost it.
Hopefully we'll make it to our lines in Charlotte before the rebels, or I fear we'll not survive this next upcoming fight.
I'm afraid so.
Found this Tory scum spying at the bottom of the mountain.
He was carrying a dispatch from Ferguson to Cornwallis.
Maybe he can tell us what to expect at the top of this mountain.
I won't tell you rebel built the thing.
Now, tell us what you know about Ferguson.
Ferguson's wearing a red and white checkered shirt.
Ah, well, boys, when you see the man with pink over his clothes, you may know who to mark with your rifles.
Take him to that tree over there. Tie him up. Can't warm his Tory friend.
Alrighty, men. I believe everyone is in their positions. Major Chronicle, you, Colonel Cleveland, Major Winston, and Major Hambright are going to be taking the east slope. Colonel Shelby, your men, along with Colonel Williams and Lacey, are going to take the north slope, I believe, if my plans are correct. My men, along with Colonel Sevier, we will be taking the south slope. We're going to meet in the west and cut off any means of escape.
Sounds easy enough.
Not to mention, Hambright's men managed to catch Tory just a little while ago. Apparently, Ferguson is wearing a red check shirt, so he should be an easy target.
Whoever takes them out, drinks are on me.
Take you up on that, Billy.
Men, remember to tell your guys to put a white piece of paper in their hats so we can tell friend from foe.
And remember, tell your men out there, when they're out there, act as their own officer, taking care of any situation that they can. And while in the woods, go from tree to tree, give them Indian blast. Most of all, be safe.
All right, let's be silent and let's finish this here and now. My last general order to the men before we attack: fresh prime your guns and all men go into battle, firmly resolving to fight till he dies. Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Our scouts have reported movement down at the bottom of the mountain, but they can't tell if it's friend or foe.
Perhaps it's the reinforcements are sent from Cornwallis.
I hope they are.
Yes, but it's too quiet.
What? To arms! Bottom lines! Cry, my lord!
Scream like devils and fight like hell!
It's the damn village! Go forward! Never not defeat us!
Present! Fire!
Hold the line! Come on, David!
Guard that!
Simon, hold on!
Get you with my fisticle!
Hold the line!
Charge! Beat it! Now, feet! Forward! Take the mountain!
Intimidates you!
Present! Fire! My leg!
Try, my lord!
Charge! Beat it! Halt! Feet! Forward! Forward! Halt!
No! Virginia! Just like him! She's dead!
Go that way!
She's dead! Hold the line!
For God's sake, don't get him, man! Major! Fire! Ferguson is down!
Surrender! Surrender! We surrender! We surrender!
Ceasefire! It is murder to kill them now, for they have raised the white flag.
To hell with that! Give him Carlton's quarter!
Damned unfair, Colonel Campbell! Damned unfair!
Officers, rank by yourselves and everyone else take your hats off and line up.
Colonel Campbell, may I have permission to send a letter to Lord Cornwallis in Charlotte, informing him of Major Ferguson's death?
I'll allow it.
Hey! Hey! That's one of the Severes, man! It's Crawford and Chambers!
I remember
Get
seeing
it.
you.
I know you! You have no evidence! You five! Arrest that man! Give us your
Out
hand!
of here.
Hold this sword.
Here, partner! You're coming with me! What is wrong with you? This is what happens when you mess with the rebels away from North Carolina!
I want a detail to take Ferguson's body and bury him over there. The rest, bury the best you can.
You're Mr. Coop.
Oh, good Lord, you're right. Do so. Let me take that jacket off you. You throw that at me, we're gonna have problems, son. Oh, that's it. Alrighty.
Scottish slime ball.
I also want someone to take Virginia's body and bury her as well. She is deserving of a proper burial.
Can somebody bring some blankets? And
You're
wrap up
lucky I
Willie?
haven't had any
Yeah,
water.
we'll bury him off and out. I'll probably bury off and out.
Rum. I like Ferguson, bro.
I don't think he'll be needing this whistle anymore.
Gonna take this tiny gun as a memento.
Men, let's quit shopping and let's get out of here before any more reinforcements show up.
Those are nice boots.
Those are. I kind of want them.
What about the pistol too? He's got a tiny one.
He's got him on.
Yeah, let's just take him.
Do we have his rum?
What do we do with all of these prisoners?
We could shoot them all.
Shoot them. Waste of lead. I say we hang them.
Good idea.
Hey, you! Get back here!
I've seen redcoats shoot better than that.
Curse you, and curse them too. Which one will it be? You. Come with me. Come with me. Soldier! That rifle's loading! Let him have it!
God spare us. Ready? You're next.
Didn't get him the first time. 2 shots.
He's half blind anyway.
You stand there with your mouth open.
Well,
You're next.
after much deliberation between my fellow officers and me, despite you siding with the Tories, we have decided to let you go.
You're free?
Yes, you are, James. The friendship we have runs deeper than any mistakes made in war.
Thank you. You won't regret this.
I hope not.
Men, let us raise a glass to our fallen comrade, Major William Connor.
And to the 22 other souls we lost.
What is a soldier?
Gentlemen, I've come to report that Colonel James Williams has succumbed to his injuries.
We now mourn the loss of the son of South Carolina and the son of North Carolina.
News of our victory has already been sent to General Gates, General Davidson, and even General Washington about what happened on Kings Mountain.
I would love to see Cornwallis's face after he got the news of old Fergie.
Oh, he'll probably send Charlton after us next.
Let him. We'll bury him right beside Ferguson.
Hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It was a good victory, but the war is still far from over.
Major Winston is right. We got a lot of stuff to do before we do any more fighting.
What are we to do with all these prisoners?
I say, as I said before, hang them all!
I told you, no! We have to show the people of the Carolinas that we are better than those damn Tories.
Fine, we can take him to Salisbury or Salem and trade from our men we lost to Kent.
All right, so we'll trade them. But we did hang 9 last night.
Here, here.
Here, here.
Here.
It's settled then. We march them to Salem. And what does this say here about General Gates?
No. Who cares about General Gates? Anybody can replace him.
Alrighty, men. Let's move.
Hey, must have forgotten.
You see, you missed quite the campaign.
And so it appears. I regret not being able to serve during the victory at Canton.
Yes, Tarleton's soldiers, they had them running.
Oh, indeed, the 22nd and 32nd regiments had them fleeing without a shot fired. All the lead is still in my pouch.
Along with General Gates, so I
Oh, indeed. I could have given him a warrior's death, but then I would have had to shoot him in the back at a great distance. Oh, oh how funny. How comical. How...
Sir, good day.
Good day, gentlemen.
Yes, we were just regaling General.
Yes.
I can tell. I'm sure you regaled him with plenty of tales, but we do have work to do. Now, Colonel Tarleton. Major Ferguson has requested reinforcements again.
Naturally.
I know you two have a history, but I'm dispatching you in the Legion and 2 artillery pieces to reinforce it. His last known dispatch stated he was somewhere between here and 96. fight him quickly.
Yes, my lord. It will be done. I could go assist the good major, but he could use a good ego check.
I care not how it is handled as long as it is handled quickly. There should not be an issue for you in the Legion.
No, sir.
Now, gentlemen, if we continue our march towards Salisbury, we should be able to complete our line of supply depots from Charlestown and move the campaign further to Virginia.
Excellent plan, my lord. Yes, brilliant. We'll have the Carolinas back under British rule in no time.
That is, if we can escape this godforsaken hornet's nest known as Charlotte. Now, shall we continue our plans?
By all means.
My Lord General, there's a dispatch already here for you. It looks to be one of Ferguson's men.
Send him in. A dispatch from Major Ferguson's camp, my Lord General. You're dismissed. Now, what is so important that it interrupts my war council?
Perhaps Major Ferguson is begging for more help again.
If he cannot handle a few farmers with pitchforks, then how's he going to deal with the colonial regulars or the French when they arrive? Now, what's his phone? It's from Captain de Peister.
Why would de Peister send you a letter directly? Is there something wrong, my lord?
It would seem that Major Ferguson has fallen in battle at King's Mountain, murdered by the very backcountry bumpkins he sought to destroy.
Well, then de Peister must have defeated them in retaliation for Ferguson.
No. That report states that de Peister surrendered their entire force. My entire left wing is now gone.
How could this have happened, my lord?
It seemed that Ferguson bit off more than he can chew. Lieutenant! Send this dispatch with a riot to Colonel Tarleton. Tell him to rendezvous with my forces at Winsboro.
Yes, sir. My lord, does this mean we are to abandon North Carolina?
Indeed, General, we have no choice. That dispatch said there's over 1,000 over mountain men at Kings Mountain, not 30 miles from our current location. I will not risk the lives and safety of our men.
Davies' attacks seem to be getting more frequent.
Indeed. Order your brigades to break camp and prepare to march. You're both dismissed.
Yes, my lord.
Ferguson, damn fool! They have doomed us all!
Oh, hey, that's where our house is. I can find it, Rod. I promised I'd come home. I mean, maybe.
Well, gentlemen, I trust the campaign was a success.
That it was, Reverend, that it was.
Let's just say Ferguson is sleeping soundly under a pile of rocks.
Ah, he deserved a good stoning.
I take it you put my powder to good use then?
That we did, Mary.
It helped put 8 lead balls to old Fergie himself.
Well, I'm happy to hear it.
Reverend, why don't you take his sword and hang it in your church for a while to ward off any other potential attacks against the Watauga settlements?
Well, I would be honored. Of course, you could have cleaned it a little first.
Mr. and Miss Chronicle, Ms. Alexander, I regret to inform you that your son was killed at Kings Mountain.
He was the best man I ever had the privilege of fighting alongside.
I would like to present you with a sword.
Way of sacrifice will be remembered forever. If it weren't for him and the sacrifice of the other 22 souls, we would have never made it back. Your son died a hero. Reverend Doak, would you please say a blessing over the family?
Oh, merciful God, be with those who lost their loved ones at Kings Mountain. May their spirits enter your holy grace. And let us give you thanks for victory over those who try to destroy our peaceful way of life. Amen.
Amen.
Good day, General Green.
Colonel Hamilton, what brings you to West Point on this fine autumn day?
Well,
military business, as per usual. Though I was told to personally deliver you this letter from General Washington.
Thank you, Colonel. Let's see what His Excellency has to say.
What does it say?
Well, it would seem that I am to take command of the Southern Department from General Gates.
Oh, well, congratulations. That is a very high honor.
Indeed. Oh, there's more. It would seem that there's also an enclosed dispatch from a Colonel William Campbell of Virginia. It states that he and his forces of over mountain men defeated a large force of Tories at Kings Mountain.
Ah, well, that is truly great news. A victory in the South after months and months of defeats and stalemate in the North. That is a most welcome occurrence.
You may have to use this victory to further my campaign. Yes. But first I should probably discuss my campaign with General Washington. Step inside my headquarters and rest before we head to General Washington's command.
I'll see.
And indeed I did use the victory at Kings Mountain to further my campaign. I officially take command of the Southern Department on December 3rd of 1780, sending Gates back up north to deal with repercussions after his flight from Camden. Now, Cornwallis has a numerically superior force to mine. I decide to do the unthinkable. I split my force. I send General Daniel Morgan in one direction toward 96, and I take the rest of the army toward Lord Cornwallis, who is encamped at Winnsboro. Now, in my mind, Cornwallis would follow suit and follow one of the armies. That way we could attack where the other army is not. But I have learned that Cornwallis is an unconventional commander. He splits his force. He sends Colonel Tarleton after Morgan, and his lordship will chase after me. That tended to be a mistake, as General Morgan gave, in his own words, Tarleton a devil of a whipping at the Battle of Cowpens. At that point, Cornwallis will chase me and my forces through the Carolina backcountry, chasing us all the way to the border with Virginia. I cross into Virginia, resupply, and get reinforcements. And at that point, I move my troops back into North Carolina looking for a fight. And we choose our ground at Guilford Courthouse. There, after about a 2-hour battle, excuse me, we unfortunately retreat, but his lordship loses a quarter of his army, forcing him to march into Virginia. I take my forces to South Carolina, where we start taking out all the supply areas for the British, and by the end of 1781, they are stuck in Charlestown. It's not as good for Lord Cornwallis either. He is stuck at a small tobacco village called Yorktown, where he's besieged by a combined French and American force under General Washington and French General Rochambeau. After 2 weeks of bombardment, his lordship will surrender his entire force, effectively ending all major fighting in the war. We will officially be granted our independence and the peace treaty signed on September 3rd of 1783. Now, on behalf of the Southern Appalachian Historical Association, we would like to thank you for coming out to Trail to Victory today. And if you would please give a big round of applause to the wonderful cast of Trail to Victory historians. We thank you all for coming today. Definitely come back to see some of our future events. We do have a Veterans of Day event on next Saturday, November 1st. And come see our outdoor drama, Horn in the West, next summer. We're the oldest Revolutionary War outdoor drama in the country, and we're planning big next year because it's the 250th of the Declaration. But again, thank you all for coming, and I bid you good day.
Adieu.